Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing a deck called Dimir Replication. Why is it called that? Because it's playing with black and blue cards, a single blue card. That one card is what makes this Dimir. Other than that, it's pretty much mono black. And Replication being the single blue card. All right, if that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host. Next in line to the emperorship of San Francisco, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before wide studio audience. Thank you so much, Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aetherdrift, posted by FingerPro, F1N93R Pro, and he called it Dimir Replication. All right, so this is a big, weird deck. It's what I like about it is that I've never seen anything like it before, and what it does is weird and different, and so that's got a lot going for it at this point. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards in this deck. We'll talk a little bit how it should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. All right, so this is supposedly a Dimir deck. As you can see, it is 99.9% black with one blue card making it Dimir. Secondly, then, it's really about replication, about trying to get that one card out and then doing all the stuff within it. So we talk about the cards. Just think about it from the... We'll talk about replication first, and we'll talk about the rest of the cards. It says, at the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of another target non-land permanent you control. So enchantments essentially is what we're going for here. Any enchantment at the beginning of we pick one of them, we're going to make a copy of it. Now, what do we got out there? Well, we got creature kill, we got discard, and it does a little bit of damage, and it's an enchantment. So that means if we're making copies of this, they're going to have to keep discarding and they're going to keep taking damage. Creature kill. And this one forces them to discard. And then we can pay one to make them lose life every upkeep if they only have one or fewer cards in their hand. So between this and Hopeless Nightmare, this does it once. This one does it constantly. With Extravagant Replication, we can start setting up a situation where they're losing mana and cards like crazy. Creature kill. Creature kill. Anybody who doesn't have a creature, they have to discard. So you can see we're playing like a mono black discard deck practically. Sheoldred is creature, token, and planewalker kill. This does -2/-2 turn to all creatures. And if they die, they are exiled. So swarm kill. This clears the board. And if you have something to throw, we can throw away 6 evidence. Then we can pick something out of a graveyard and get rid of it forever, along with all of its brothers and sisters. Painful Quandary. When an opponent casts a spell, they lose 5 life unless they discard a card. So we got more discard action going on there. So what is an enchantment? Painful Quandary, Bandit's Talent, Momentum Breaker, and Hopeless Nightmare. So we're going to be forcing them to discard like crazy, maybe killing creatures, taking tons of damage, and if they try to play any sort of card, they got to choose. They have to discard more or lose life. And the more of these things we got out, the more of it they're taking over and over again. Over here, we got some manlands to help us out because we have 0 creatures, nothing. So if it comes down to it, we actually need to do some damage. It's Restless Reef. That's our boy. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so before we go out and do our damage, let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black Queen Sheoldred, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, we're playing against Sint 773. Sint. That's not how it's spelled. All right, 2 mana. We got to build our way up to quite a bit there. We got discard, though. Is this really a discard deck? Ooh, with the little cards he has, he's going to hate all this. All right, 2. What can we do with that? Bandit's Talent? Sure, why not? Auto pay. I'm coming at you like a discard deck, baby. I didn't realize this deck was all about. I just hadn't done this before. Ghost Jawa. Need to get rid of my poor enchantment. All right, well, that's it. I'm out of things to do this turn. Ooh. Shake it. Shake that thing. Come on, baby, now. Shake that thing. Yeah, I know. You have to make a choice. Here's the other one. Choose. Out of your single card left, what are you getting rid of? All right, find me something good, because that guy is not great. What's going on with him? Oh, do I need those? Actually, I do. All right, fine. I'm going to spend 2 turns, pull nothing but mana. 7 more cards in exile. It's going to take a while. Good. Let's pop this one. Maybe I should have waited. I knew it was coming up. I will get rid of it this way. I got nothing to make a copy of, huh? During the beginning of your upkeep, I have nothing to copy. You got a lot of man lands here, though. Oh, he's taking out another one. What a jerk. That happens all the time. Whenever enters, destroy. Okay, great. All right. What's this guy at? 3? He's indestructible. Exile. I could definitely take care of him. All right, that's cool. Let's Hopeless Nightmare, as one does. Give it up, yo. Exile. All right, we're controlling like controlling people control. Let's see what else we can pull here. Oh, I needed to keep that. Oh, I'm an idiot. No. All right, yeah, I'm stupid. I needed to keep that there. Man, I just 3 mana, and it's something that costs 3 mana. It just seemed like a no-brainer. Now I'm not copying anything. I touched you. All right, come on. Need some of those, was it Painful Quandaries? That's what I need to make copies of. Now, where are you going to go through my graveyard and pull what? Yeah, okay, that's not it, baby. That would be bad if I had a lot of those. Oh, they're the first 3 on the top. How ridiculous. All right, let's mana up. Let's go after his hand a little tiny bit. Man land it. And in we are. You can mill some more. Feel free to do that. See you later, Liliana. All right, nice. We're not doing that much better, though. Are we going to mill this guy to death? Is that our deal? What's he got left there? 33? I think we could do it. All right, if he gets out a creature, we could just slaughter it. In a control kind of way. I can get rid of that. Unfortunately, he'll be able to put a guy out. I think the Archangel's better to go. What do we got here? Still, I've got 4 mana left over. I needed 1 more to be able to activate 2 of these guys. He is just top decking. Ooh, that's not good. Can't block with the rat. He's got to block with Lord Skitter. We need to get ourselves in some painful... Where's my enchantments? Come on, people. I know the ones I destroyed aren't good. Oh, this is so stupid. I could maybe do 2 of them now. Is that the deal? And another. All right, the question is he going to try to Lord Skitter it? I think I might try to pass if I was him. Nope, he's going to block. All right, he's in danger zone. Danger zone, Lana. And we win. Winner, winner. Victory dinner. All right, we're playing against Buckleys. And we'll keep it. Don't necessarily need to do anything right now. We're cool. If he's playing Raise the Past. That is a sorcery. All right. Ooh, Esper. I mean, it's too late. We already got that going on. All right, what do we want to lose here? Malicious Eclipse? I think the answer is yes. I'll tell you what, I'm not attacking with my Restless Reef. I did that last time. It just got killed. It took me... I never recovered from its death. That was a problem. Problem is I get out Extravagant Replication, then what? Have nothing to replicate? All right, there we go, but we got nothing to do with it. I could shoot that guy up. That's easy enough. Pay it. All right, give it up, yo. All right, we actually got something to copy. That is fantastic. We got a deadly cover-up to keep us protected from things like that. I'll tell you what, let's just get rid of it. Ooh, even better. Let's just pop. Maybe I was being a little too greedy. And we win! Suck it! Alright, we're playing against Teba. Keep. Well, I like golems. They're so standoffish. They just really don't like being touched. They're not too noisy. They're not like the tree folk. Those guys go make that weird groany noise. I really dislike that. The dual lands in this deck are bad. This guy, just there's not enough singletons out there, like regular lands, to activate this. Like, I gotta go fish one out with a Demolition Field. Bet a little dude I can kill. He's a little dude I can kill. Just cost me a life, like a sucker. Alright, at least we got 2 black. At the moment, he doesn't have anything I could shoot. Gotta wait for him to put out a non-basic land. That's gonna take me a while to get to. 5's cool. Alright, that's an instant. I can hold it off. Let's just go ahead and do this. Alright, we're cool. Let's just let it go. Coming at me, brah. I don't think you do much with that. Red's not much for saving guys. I just got to eliminate some of the cards in his hand. I'm kind of hoping to put out just something else that'll be a little bit on the light side. Let's say, okay, put out another creature. Come on, you can do it. Fish can block, right? Did some damage. If I put out a fish, I'll lose 1 life. It's probably not even worth it, man. All right, let's wipe a board. Ooh, Painful Quandary is super cool. Still, we gotta wipe a board. Wiping boards, my lord. Wiping boards. Sweet googly, we can actually make this thing happen. All right, you don't have the ability to take out enchantments. I know that. He is going for my face. Problem is I don't have enough black. I got to use it on the Painful Quandary if I'm going to do it. Ooh. Painful Quandary, auto pay. Yeah, dude, you were in a bad situation. I only got 8 life. Maybe you can outrace me. I don't know. But still, I mean, if you want to cast a card, you got to give it up. Yeah, there you go. Or you got to lose 5 life. I just lose your life at that point. You're at 18. There you go. Good for you. It's 2 to me, baby. This is a tight one. All right, I can put out that little buddy right there. Let's Painful Quandary it. Again, auto pay. That was actually a huge mistake because I needed to kill this guy is what I needed to do. I'm down to 1. These don't have anything that will kill me. There you go. Well, what are you going to do? And I win! Suck it, suckerfish! Ooh, with giant glaring mistakes made by myself. Victory! Alright, playing against Pillar of Destiny. Let's see if we can hold together. Let's see, that guy, can we kill it? We can. Do I care to? It's weak. Let's just leave it alone. Let's just start going after his hand a little bit. I'll get rid of the other one. That'd be cool. Shelter by Ghost, that is bad. All right, really, we need 5 mana to make this thing kind of work, 6 to make it really work. But we got to get to the cards. Here's the 6 right there. Painful Quandary, he might just take it out, unfortunately. Let's just do that anyway. I didn't necessarily need to cast that. I think it just keeps me from losing 2 additional points now. We'll let it go. Next turn, we can Deadly Cover Up. I bet the question is he going to try to Shelter by Ghosts, right? All right, we got that guy up our back. Hopefully he's creatureless. He's got a Defender. The Defender can hold on with the Shelter by Ghost. That's not great. That would be cool, though. Let's just do that. Now we can just shoot whatever he puts out, whatever he tries to shelter it. He's going to have to sacrifice to get rid of it. Once I do that, I'll just go ahead and kill the guy who puts it on. Oh, damn it, all the hell. Well, it looks like I'm just going to have to come at you, brah. I'll have to manland you like it's nobody's business. Don't kill my land. He's going to kill it. Oh, this is getting nasty. I'll let's kill that thing. Let's go after his hand. Cool. And we're good. Should I kill that thing? It's an instant. I can wait. It's fine. What's he trying to get rid of here? That guy, huh? All right, suck it. Nice. All right, I'll go ahead and kill that guy now. As one does. Kill both of them, maybe. What can we line up for ourselves here? Painful Quandary. Those will look like fun. That's a good game, it. There we go. You can just suck it. Come on. Click, click, click. Don't whiff. There we go. Pop. 5 to the face. Winner, winner. Victory dinner. Up and against Simmens. Keep. We'll break that momentum. Suck it. Darkslick. Let's just go after his hand since that's all we can do. Alright, so we got a deadly cover up coming up, but we gotta wait 2 more turns before we do it. Hopefully he'll be laying it down. He's got a lot of lindens up there. He's not gonna keep putting them out, unfortunately. That's a bad thing. They're now too big for me to handle. I'm down to 9. Put out something else, that'd be great. Nope, nothing, huh? Alright, unfortunately, we're gonna have to suck it. These guys are too big for the cut downs. Painful Quandary. I need some more. Come on, something to kill with. Yep, looks a lot like that. And let's go after his hand. And punish him if he gets down to 2 or less. You're just gonna do it, whatever it is. All right, we can start making duplicates of momentum. That is fantastic. Give it up, yo. There we go. Whoo. Put out the other Painful Quandary. That is just... I got him in a titty twister right now. All right, we can kill whatever he wants to put out. You're in a bad situation, Wojahowitz. Three, 4. All right, good. Now we're making some progress. And we win. Yeah, 3 Painful Quandaries. That was insane. Victory. All right, so here we are with Dimir Replication. And, yeah, you know, here's the deal. I thought it was a really good deck. I liked it a lot. But it ended up sucking hard, and I just made a change near the very end, and it was way better. So we could talk about that. Number one, when you go to Aetherdrift, you take a look at this, it says you should really have 25 lands. It only had 24, and I felt like I was suffering most games because I couldn't get enough lands. So I think adding that 25th land really, really helped. Possibly even putting 26 in here would be even better. I did choke back, probably Hopeless Nightmare or something like that. It was one of them that was 4. I turned it down to a 3. No big deal. To be able to fit that additional land in. This deck needs the additional lands. The things that are at 5 and 6 are really hard to get to, but you definitely need to get Extravagant Replication out to make this deck really start to tick like crazy. So I have there's a link back to the original in my description. Plus, I have the version at the very end, which I think was better. You might want to go even a little bit more lands than what I got. I got 25, 26 may be the way to go. All right, so let's get down to it. Who was the MVP? Who was the most valuable player? I could tell you that Extravagant Replication was the card that made this deck just go nuts. But it's also the most expensive at 6. I tend not to... It's so expensive, obviously it's going to be really, really good. What was better beforehand? And I got to say it's probably Bandit's Talent. Bandit's Talent is probably the best value you're going to get out of the cards here. I mean, we have a lot of great enchantments, doing a lot of great enchantment stuff, but Bandit's Talent with its being super cheap, and then for a single one, you can start punishing them for having only 2 or less cards, or what is that, 1 or fewer cards in their hand during their upkeep. You just got to keep that discard going on. So this is really like a mono black discard deck, but and that is really where all of the early punishment comes to. then this deck goes crazy once we start getting Painful Quandary and Extravagant Replication out. It becomes entirely different. It becomes an insane madman, like a wombat with rabies. It is then fantastic at that point. And I just seen people just kind of give up, once you get Extravagant Replication out. Some people just let it happen, in which case then you can have lots of fun. But it doesn't really matter. So one way or the other, it's super cool if you can get it. It's just hard to get the mana together. So I think that the changes I made for the mana made this deck much better. So I'm going to give it to Bandit's Talent. Congratulations, weird back card. You're going to Disneyland. All right, was this deck competitive? No, it was not. I mean, when I test played it, I got 100%. It was just wiping the board. And I thought, ooh, this is going to be really good. As soon as I turned on the cameras, it decided to just crap the bed. It was not great. I mean, I ended up with a 50% win rate. That was it. 50%. That's not crap in the bed. I mean, that's doing an okay job, but it's generally not the kind of deck I play, that I show on my channel here. But I can tell you that I liked it, and I think the deck can do a lot better. And the main reason why it did poorly is because I'd be sitting there with a bunch of expensive cards in my hand that I couldn't play because I couldn't get the mana out. So it's like, if you can find a better way to use maybe some artifact mana to get things going a little bit better, that might be good to try to ramp it a smidge. The problem is you need this early stuff to really help you going. So I don't want to twist it too much. I did put a 26th land in, or 25th land in there. You might want to do 26 because everything else going on is pretty decent. Cut down, of course. I hate its guts. Maybe we can toss those, do something different. But yeah, a little bit of mana ramp is what you need to make this deck just feel really, really good. Because people have a hard time working around Painful Quandary, but it is slow because you got to put it out and then they got to start drawing cards. But they can throw away cards, that's the thing. And as long as they got enough cards in their hands, that's fine. But you got Bandit's Talent to punish them for throwing away cards. We're good. Extravagant Replication starts making copies of things. Oh, it's glorious. So is this deck competitive? I don't think it would be called competitive in any sense now. Is it a weird casual deck that's worth playing? Yeah, but not competitive. Not competitive. All right, was this deck fun? Yes. I mean, it was control, so that could be a little slow. It could be weird. Like I was playing against a couple mill decks, and it was just nutty because I wasn't putting any guys out. They weren't putting any guys out. I mean, I could try to make them discard a little bit, but usually with a good mill deck, you're just drawing cards, using a lot of draw cards to go find the combos you need to be able to finish it up. So they just didn't really care that I was forcing them to discard. Altogether, I don't even know where I was going with this. Yeah, it was a fun deck. That's the thing. It held my interest because it was also an interesting deck. I enjoyed playing it. That's what I did. I just hated the land problems. I kind of hope I fixed it. Also, the slow lands in here sometimes fight against you big time. Demolition Field was good in that you could destroy it to go get a basic land. So I popped more basic lands in. I got rid of some of the non-basic lands just because that was another problem I had. So yeah, the mana was the biggest problem with this deck originally, and I think I got it worked out a little bit better. Is this great? I didn't play enough to really say that it's fixed, but if I kept going with this, we'll see how it goes. But I believe that mana manipulation is definitely the thing this deck needs. Lastly, was this deck interesting? Yeah, totally it was. I've never played with Extravagant Replication before. It's expensive. At 6, I would really wish we had some mana accelerant in there so we can get to it better. I was really happy to see Painful Quandary. And I like the fact that we can keep replicating like Painful Quandary. I can make 100 copies of it. And then what could they do? What could they do? Nothing. They already have to have something out. Momentum Breaker does a great job when it's being copied because then you're forcing them to give up a creature or a vehicle. You can just keep making copies of Bandit's Talent and then turning it up to 2. So that way you keep forcing them to discard and then just punish them for having no cards in their hands. Yeah, it was a glorious time we had for all, except for we had to wait till we got to 6 mana. And that's to say, this deck was stingy on the mana. All right, so let's add this up. Was this deck competitive? No. Was this deck fun? Yes. Was it interesting? Yes, totally it was. I'm going to give this deck a B+, just because that competitive, if I can't say yes to that, it doesn't make an A. But it's definitely a good casual deck. It definitely has some good, cool things you're doing. It's like 95% of the way towards being something that might be able to win on the regular. I don't know. Maybe it might do a little bit better. So I think this is a good first step. I bet you we might be able to massage it a little bit better, but B+ deck straight up right there. All right, so if you decide that you want to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun with it as I did. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.